What is up, everybody? We're coming at you live and direct from Cape Canaveral once again. We got kite surfers back here. We got waves rolling in. We got rockets being launched back here. The sun is shining. It's a good day. It's a good day. A little windy out here, but it's nice. This is the Atlantic Ocean out here, you know. So I just wanted to take a walk down the beach and have a little 5-MeO DMT chat. Figured that would be my next trip report video to make. Man, that kite surfer's getting it too. See that shit? Fucking awesome. I want to try that. So yeah, it's beautiful today. I'm just walking down the beach. I want to chat about 5-MeO DMT. I went down to Mexico, and after my Ibogaine session, 40 hours later, I smoked the venom from the Sonoran Desert toad, which is it contains a high amount of 5-methoxy DMT, and it is different than NN DMT, as in it's not as visual. It's more of a feeling and emotional type thing. So so the way it went was I went up in the same bed that I tripped on Ibogaine in, actually. The same room. I laid there. She loaded it up in a glass bubble, which is the best method for any DMT, in my opinion. Loaded it up in a glass bubble, the right amount according to my body weight, supposedly. And yeah, man, started heating it up really slow. And I took one nice, long, slow hit. And yeah, the Bufo alvarius, aka Sonoran Desert toad, this is a sacred frog. I don't know how that's even in a frog, or any animal for that matter. I don't know how it's in there, but it is, and it's here for us. It's meant for us to use. It heals you. So we load it up in the bubble. She starts heating it up, and I start hitting it very slow. And I take one big hit, and one hit is all you need with this stuff. It's not like DMT, you need 3 hits out of the bubble to break through. This is one long hit. You take the whole amount of medicine in, very deep in your lungs. And at this point, she held my nose and covered my mouth and counted from 10 backwards. And right when she hit 10, right when I exhaled, I just immediately got teleported to the center of the universe. And I mean, that's what it felt like to me. It had to have been. And I was just hit with this white light and just beautiful, beautiful colors. Not the same as NN DMT, but very, very like watercolory, like rainbow liquid. It was strange. And at that point, I was fully enveloped with the best feeling I've ever felt ever from anything in the world, ever. And I'll never forget that feeling. It was pure ecstasy, nirvana. It was the best feeling I've ever felt. And I was there only for about 8 minutes, but the message that I got very loud and clear was, you can have this feeling forever, but you have to do the right thing here first before you can get there. And boy, do I want that feeling forever, because it was magical. It really was. And I'm gonna make sure that I do the right thing here, because I want to get there forever, because it was so beautiful. And after I was there, I came back to this reality, and I kind of just woke up, and I was like crying for like an hour. Well, first I was like, thank you so much. I needed that so bad. I really did. It totally changed my life. And yeah, man, I was crying for like an hour, because it was the most beautiful thing I've ever felt, ever. And I just wanted everybody to experience it, but I knew that that wasn't possible. That's why it was like sad, kinda, because everybody needs to experience it at least once. And yeah, it was otherworldly for sure. It totally dissolves your ego and brings you to a place of pure nirvana, the point of which all things are created. I feel like that's what I felt like to me, and that's what a lot of people say too, and I agree with that, because it has to be that. I mean, it was the best feeling that I've ever felt from anything ever. So yeah. If you're in need of extreme healing, I highly recommend going on the journey for yourself. Shout out experienceibagain.com. Highly recommend them. That's where I went. It's in Rosarito, Mexico. Link in the description. And yeah, man, if you have questions, this was just a short one because I've only done 5-MeO once, but that's all I need. That totally changed my life and totally brought me to where I am now. So I'm super grateful to the frog, man. That's why I got it tattooed here. So I will never forget it as long as I live. It was a beautiful experience. So yeah, man, hit me up if you got questions. I just did a podcast with Sam Tripoli on Zero. It's called Zero. It's on rockfin.com. Go there, subscribe to his show. I'm going to be on another podcast, Tinfoil Hat with Sam Tripoli, soon. So you can find that Apple Music or Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your media. And yeah, man, we'll be chatting about this shit more regularly and get people talking about this, because this is special, otherworldly stuff that's here for a reason, and it's gonna help a lot of people out. It already has, but a lot more people need this in their life. So yeah, man, coming at you live and direct from Cape Canaveral, Florida, baby. I'll see you guys soon. Hit me up if you got questions, alright? Later.